Hey guys, LQ here with the LQ Review, and I'm here to give my review of the second episode of Jordan Peele's The Twilight Zone. Now, the first episode was phenomenal. I loved the comedian, the story that they had in that episode, how it was all very hopeless, and it became a situation where you knew what was going to happen, but they just kept going down that road anyways. This was very similar. So this one involves Adam Scott. He plays the lead character, and he's somebody who has had a mental breakdown in the past, and he's getting back into work, and he's an investigative writer, an investigative journalist, and he gets onto a plane to go to a different location to write a story. And when he's on the plane, he sees a tape recorder in the seat in front of him, and he pulls it out and he starts listening to it, and he realizes that it's a story about the plane that he is on right now. And as he gets into the story, he realizes that it's a story of a doomed character, or a doomed plane. This plane is going to crash. And he gets into the story and he realizes that this is everything that's happening around him happened in the story that's pre-recorded. And he starts trying to find a way to stop this plane from going down. And the story that he's listening to offers up suspects. One of them being like a Russian mob type character. So it starts offering up suspects. And he starts bringing to the attention of the flight crew these suspects. Hey guys, we gotta watch out for this guy. We gotta watch out for this guy. We got some problems. And the flight crew starts becoming increasingly suspicious of his behavior because he's acting erratic, he's acting out of the norm, and he's, in their mind, putting the plane at risk. Then, as he listens on, he realizes that the story names him as a suspect. And that's something that he then has to reconcile, and he has to come to terms with the fact that he might be a suspect in this, even though he's not going to do anything wrong. He wants to save the plane. It's another one of those, you know how it's going to end. You know how it's going to end, and you want to tell the characters, stop, there's still time to turn this around, but you know what's going to happen. You know that they are going to continue to make poor decisions, or our lead character, played by Adam Scott, is going to continue to make poor decisions until it's past the point of no return and there's just nothing but pure hopelessness. And that's what happens here. You know that he's going to cause the plane to crash. You just know it. From the moment he starts listening to that tape recorder and he realizes that the plane is doomed and he's trying to stop it from crashing, you know that he's going to be the cause of it. And it's just him trying to save the plane becomes this futile act that ultimately leads the plane to going down. Now, what happens after they crash on the island? There's only one casualty. Oh, that was good stuff. I mean, that was kind of like a twisted Jordan Peele move. That this episode, more than even the comedian, felt very much like classic Twilight Zone. This felt like the 1950s Twilight Zone that's trippy, that's bendy, and all that. But the tag at the end of the episode, that felt very Jordan Peele-ish. So it's nice that he's putting his flavor in there a little bit. But overall, this felt very much like the original Twilight Zone. I liked this episode better than the comedian. I really did. It was tense. It was edge of your seat. It was scary, but it wasn't scary in a horrific sort of way. It was scary in you saw what was coming and you wanted so badly for the character to stop it, but you knew that he wasn't going to be able to stop it because he was the cause. And it's scary in that sense. The certainty of the impending doom, that was the scary part. So, yeah, another win for Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone. Liked it better than the comedian. I really did. Adam Scott gave a great performance. The former pilot who was involved, gosh, I forget his name. He was the cameraman in The Office that had a crush on Pam. Gosh, I forget his real name, but he was really good in this too. As a former pilot who was riding the plane, who gave Adam Scott's character some information that felt like good information at the time, but ultimately led to the plane's demise. He was great in this. I really liked him a lot. So great episode. Again, nice seeing Jordan Peele pop up and give his Twilight Zone speech, his morality lesson at the end, and overall great second effort for the Twilight Zone, and the third one. By the way, the third episode is even better, and I'll be talking about that one soon. But this was just great, just great. So so I'm LQ. This is the LQ review with my review of the second episode of the Twilight Zone, Nightmare at 30,000 Feet. Have you seen this yet? Let me know in the comments down below if you have and if you liked it. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. You need CBS All Access to watch it, but check it out because it's really, really well done. And you can subscribe to my channel. And until next time, thank you for being here at the LQ Review, where we talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. Until next time, have a great day.